I use my words effectively. Romeo tendency, speaking so elegantly to the Juliet remedy. Nowadays, Juliet's a coke-addict, pornographic with every sort of habit. Leaving the noise good left up in a straight jacket. She wants a man who can leave her face damaged. Forget the roses, bring the bags of cash to the table. And needs a booker for the reputation. The drug dealer is up a fit. My words observant. You can never fuck with a man who can use his words so perfect to destroy you in every occurrence. My words purposely manipulating your psyche. Display that you're nothing but a bit of sexy time and exposing it all in the act of ruining. Exposing it all in the act of ruining. Do you expect me to fall down without any reaction to the madness? A generation where loyalty ends up with your emotions smashed to the tatters. Reaction of the noise guy, take you back to satisfaction. Take you back to satisfaction. Take you back to satisfaction. Every man is like a dog sniffing. We will say anything to get down to business. Your perfection in selection. Get ready for the payback. Trying to envision my self-demolition. Pretend like you're the best vivid image. I'll be clever, make you fall in love with my words. Melting your pleasures on control you for years. Be the man you really deserve. Be mean, keeps these bitches dreaming. How many of them can be trusted to love? A lot of these users don't get touchy with the subject. Be smart before she gets funny, and keep your mind open so you can never be broken or escape the fate. Awaken the lesson you learn. If you can relate, it's time for you to awake too. Do you expect me to fall down? Leave my guard open to break down without any reaction to the madness. A generation where loyalty ends up with your emotions smashed at the tightest. Reaction of the noise guy, take you back to satisfaction. Take you back to satisfaction. You might think I'm cold and calculated in my approach. You provoke the nasty bastard inside you. Soon as you try to get me choking on my honesty. You're a specialty, a novelty to add to the notch on my belt. Never be in the north. Fucker and run up more. Down with the story. According to a generation we live invested in multiple viruses. According for marriage. Might as well leave you ready to be buried. Once the happiness is fragile, these thoughts are regressive. Only so much your mind can take before he turns into a lethal weapon.
Hello and welcome to the Underground Sessions. You've just heard Payback's Perfections by this week's guest, Mick. Mick, how are you doing? Welcome on to the show.
Thanks a million for having me.
So, those who are unfamiliar with you and those who are familiar with you, do you want to tell us a little bit about your music, poetry, and how you got into it, especially rap?
Well, the thing was that I was in school and my teacher was telling me that I had a real vast interest in trying to learn things and other stuff because I wasn't very good at reading or writing or anything like that. And I didn't start copping on to reading right till I was about 15, but when I was younger I tried to write poetry, and then when I came into school the teacher was like, would you be able to write as a poem? So anytime I came in I wrote poems. All the rest of them got homework, I got poetry, and then I got off. And
so you didn't get the homework?
No, I didn't get any homework.
That's amazing, isn't it?
And then I got the nickname Romeo through that. And then all the lads have slagged me for years over it.
So the nickname's Romeo, lads, right? So, you've played a lot of gigs with Briar and you've did a lot of things in the Access. Do you want to give us a bit about your experience doing all that? What was that like for you?
I mean, it was great. I've performed in the Access many a times and I've worked here as well, which was a great experience, learning about the stage and learning about different things. And then when Briar as well, I've performed on a couple of the local gigs like the Halloween Fest, and a couple of others that it was very good. Like,
and what's the feeling like being on stage?
Well, like I said there a few minutes ago, it's like that thing, if you're an artist, you'll understand it. It's like something that takes over and you're just like, you won't understand if you're not on an artist shows or if you're trying to be creative. Like,
and you can see that in you when you perform, because you come in with it, you're kind of a shy, reserved character, but then you step onto the platform, you see this guy that becomes real big character.
Oh, yeah.
And confident in what he's doing, and that's something special to have, and fair play to you. So you've also did a bit with Mary Jane, G.I. and Costello. Do you want to explain a bit about that? You did an album with them, didn't you, or something?
Yeah, see, the great thing was that my brother was a really good friend with James Costello when he was younger, and my brother ended up dying, and then James took on as a mentor, and he was like, I was kind of getting into it. He was like, I wasn't great at it, and he couldn't understand it for a good while. But I started to write more lyrics and more and start getting more into it. And then there was one of the verses that ended up going onto his album, the Mary Jane album. And I got a good reception of people, and people started taking me serious, wanting to see more. Like.
And you're getting back into your script writing again. You're feeling hungry for this again. It's hard to sometimes we go through like this, but now you're really getting hungry for it again, aren't you? And you're going to start doing a lot more.
Yeah, it's more the money when it comes to the studio time.
It's more about money. It's about the love, really. Once you learn how to love it, like, you know, I'm scared about the money. Money isn't the be all end all, you know. It's about enjoying it. Everything else after that is a bonus. But what was I going to say also? You're going to be doing more gigs, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope
more
so.
gigs. And what inspires you and who inspires you?
Well, the people that inspire me is the likes of Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Che Guevara, Kurt Cobain, Johnny Cash,
Very good.
Frank Sinatra, Tupac, and a lot of them I'm not too inspired by Gandhi because there's a lot of backstories on that. But
So there's loads of different mixtures, different influences in there, isn't there?
and then also Marvin Gaye as well.
Marvin Gaye, yeah. He's out lad shouting, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was a mad one, wasn't it? But that's neither here nor there. But there you go. But anyway, so in the future you plan to do more gigs and more things, more festivals.
Yeah,
Festivals
also.
come your way, you're going to do them. You're putting it out there now on the camera. Festivals, you see any festivals for this good rapper? Send him his way. He's got some great songs. If you want to like, share and subscribe. Where do people catch it on social media?
Well, I have a SoundCloud page called MCode, and then I have a couple of YouTube videos, but I need to put up more, I suppose. Get out there.
Very good. So Mick, we're going to say goodbye, but before we do say goodbye, do you want to explain a little bit about the next song you're going to do and what it's about?
Well, the next song, Concrete Stairwell, was actually the kind of thing is that a lot of people were expecting big things out of Ballymun when it came to the regeneration project, and it didn't happen. And the way it was is that there was a scene of hip hop around, and I'm kind of explaining from the perspective of the stuff that my brother's involved in, all his mates, and then obviously the flats, and then seeing all my friends that went on to not do great, but there's a few of them. Like, there's a success story in every failed story, really.
Of course there is. You know, you fail many. They say you fail many times before you get success. They say some of the biggest stars in the world or entrepreneurs or whatever the kind of guys have failed many times before they've become successful.
Yeah, but it's like that whole thing is that like there was a big prospect of that Ballymun was going to change on the regeneration project.
We have the invisible shopping centres across the road.
Oh, I don't know. Do you know what they turn around and say to people all the
What
time?
they say?
I was saying that's like a big huge crackdown over there.
It is,
Let's
yeah.
come into Ballymun. There's the big huge crackdown. Great perspective there, isn't it? And it's kind of explaining that this is the perspective that we have. Like,
Yeah.
they like to sugarcoat it in different ways.
They do, but we've a great community and there's great people in the community of Ballymun, like,
Oh,
you know,
definitely.
and there's all that stigma that goes with it. People, I know people that are not from Ballymun that come into Ballymun and you've nothing but great things to say about it. But listen, the last song is called?
It's called Concrete Stairwell.
Once again, check him out, Michael Peel. Thanks very much for coming on. Cheers. God bless.
It seems like our memories are turned into debris of some degree. I took pieces of cobblestone from the concrete motherland, exposed the first times of junkies, gagging boys on the way to skagging. A lot of braggers who destroyed the dream promised by the social. Now we're an anti-social climate, spreading like a virus. I've seen some of the lads I used to hang with not looking so well, turned up banging up to escape fails. It's so tragic, some end up napping, but for purity, kidnapped innocents, adopted true what we learned. I'm just one of the lucky few who still consent. Gratefully, I never befell, left in cells on personal health. Through the chapters of living, I'll give you all my love to be forgiven. I'll give you all my love to be forgiven. I'll give you all my love to be forgiven. So long, so well, to the cobblestones of the stairwell. So long, so well, can you hear the sound of the moans through the tail? So long, so well, do we belong in this derail? So long and so well, to the joys of your mother's stairwell. So long and so well, to the joys of your mother's stairwell. See the day you came to be felt, we see me thoughts repel the spell. A roaming through 20 million things, some good, some bad, some raised up with the wells. Now it's a shell of what it used to be. One reputation still proceeds. Should I cry some more for the victims left lifeless under a crucifix? fix. You remember those days? Blood bats, joy brothers, drug snatchers, fail scrapping, gang battles, slugging back laggers, reciting the slogan, fuck the tramp guard, whistling every time you see your skate leave. There's it, the boys for action on the top floor, jamming the doors, so the guy that don't find the stash with the middle fingers raised when the fingerprints don't match. Many names attached to the Ballymoon flats, you can never take the name from the patch. So long, so well, to the cobblestones of the stairwell. So long, so well, can you hear the sound of the moans through the tail? So long, so well, do we belong in this duress? So long and so well, to the joys of your mother's stairwell. So long and so well, to the joys of your mother's stairwell. Yo, a new age lullaby, using my knowledge like facts and fiction, causing friction. Committed to recollect another story, lost in the steps. Good night and God bless, bringing back a summer long sesh. Getting buzzed up on tabs, weed bags and E5 speed, rocking in my first battle, repping my name on my first outtake, claiming my stake within. Await the happiness within the place of sin. Reputation doesn't forbid succession with the people who live to tell what it used to be. Grown up before it became the place you see. Broken bottles, needle drops, a clinic for addicts, a couple of families with no parents. No one's hearing the cries are so long, so well. Establishing a new philosophy of health. Establishing a new philosophy of health. So long, so well.
Cool.
Coming out of hibernation, just in time for the hunting season. Serve me up a vegetarian, meat tastes good, there's no other reason. You better run, 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 run. You better run, 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 run. You better run. You better run. Bang, bang, bang with the judge's daughter. No use paying any heed to the slaughter. Hungry, cranky, grizzly bear, sipping my diet of berries and pears. You better run, 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 run. You better run, 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 run. You better run. You better run. When will the bears go back to sleep? When will the snows begin to ease? When will the bears go back to sleep? When will the snows begin to ease? Lake Louise, what's the love that leaves? Lake Louise, hoping it's the breeze. In Lake Louise, Lake Louise. Running out of conversation, just in time for the Daydream Nation. Fight or flight, gotta win this race. No third man to take my place. You better run, 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 run. You better run, 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 run. You better run. You better run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. As fast as you can. You can't stop me. The outlook is for continuing snowfalls, with the risk of bears coming out of hibernation. When will the bears go back to sleep? When will the snows begin to ease? When will the bears go back to sleep? When will the snows begin to ease? Lake Louise, rustle of the leaves. Lake Louise, hoping it's the breeze. Lake Louise, Lake Louise, Lake Louise. The outlook is for continuing snowfalls, with the risk of bears coming out of hibernation.